What's up, y'all? It's your sis Boo Magic, and we're here on the Inside Look.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. It's your host with the most, occasionally and most importantly, a ghost. What's up, it's Dio. Think fast, don't be shook. It's the Inside Look. It is a pleasure to have you here
Pleasure
to interview you, Miss Moon Magic. I will start right away with the same question that I asked the others. What part of town are you from?
So I'm originally from the IE. I was born in Riverside.
What?
Grew up in Moreno Valley, Moval, went to school in Pomona, and I've been out here in Sacramento for about 9 years.
That's dope. I spent way too much time in IE. I used to
What
live in
part?
all of it.
Yeah.
Moreno Valley, Fontana. I spent way too much time out there. I can't remember the name of the venue, but it's long shut down now. But I've performed at this venue that was like classic to Riverside, like 60,000 times.
Riverside is the only space that really has some venues. San Bernardino, I think, has a few. Moreno Valley has no venues.
None at all.
Yeah.
How did you end up in the sax scene? What brought you all the way up here?
I actually did Teach for America, so I came out here on a teaching program. Yeah, when I graduated from Cal Poly Pomona.
Nice.
And I came during the time that Trump became presidency the first time, and was really active in the activist community, and music was a really big outlet. And through that process, it really helped me to survive a lot of that time too, and what I was going through being here in Sacramento, being in a new city, what was going on in the world, being on my own for the first time, all that kind of stuff. And I just fell in love with the Sacramento scene and the artists out here who really helped me come into my own.
Nice. Okay, so then I have a two-part question for you. What are some challenges that you faced both trying to transition from teaching to making music and also transitioning into a new city? What are some challenges that you faced?
So many challenges. So I still teach because I think I'm always gonna love to teach. And being able to give back in that kind of way means a lot to me. But I have to be really real with myself as an artist and making sure that I'm still giving myself time to process and dedicate to my art.
Right.
So I've left the classroom full-time multiple times and gone back and strategically saved up and then left again and gone back. As for my transition to Sacramento, that, a lot of me leaving my city was a part of me trying to find myself in a space that I felt safe, and I didn't feel safe in my home. So I think a lot of it was being able to reclaim that for myself. So there was a lot of, just really figuring out who am I now that I don't have this environment that's really toxic. But also at the same time, gaining new friends and new community and new ways of existing and really learning about the community and, navigating these new experiences. So, like I said, I got really blessed to, when I came, Rhythm and Poetry was a spot over on C Street and 23rd, where there was a lot of really dope artists, and they were just so welcoming and really helped me come into my own as an artist and really just became like family,
Nice.
And so when I kind of got immersed in the Sacramento art scene, I feel like that really helped my transition a lot because I felt a lot of love and support from the community. And it really helped me to really solidify who I am as a person in a place that was free from this very hyper vigilant, toxic environment that I was in before in my family life,
You kind of touched on it a little bit. I am somewhat of a teacher also. I'm not a real teacher. You're a real teacher.
Everyone's a teacher.
I'm a paraprofessional.
Pause. Everyone's a teacher.
I'm a paraprofessional, so
Yeah.
I do ABA therapy for those diagnosed.
That's dope.
So, but you're a real teacher in a classroom. What are the benefits of that you can transfer to music? How has that helped you with your music? Or has it helped you? Has it held you back? How do you balance being a teacher and then being an artist?
Oh, it's a big balance. There's been times where I feel like it has held me back because, like I said, music is my first love and my first passion. And then, when you're teaching, you're pretty much like the parent. Well, you're also a parent. You're like the full-time caregiver. You're considered their legal guardian while they're at school.
Yes.
So, that's a lot of responsibility. So, I find myself not getting to be my full authentic self when I'm full-time teaching, and that's a sacrifice I've had to make during those time periods and why I struggle to be a full-time teacher because I feel like I can only be part of myself during those time periods because I want to do a good service to my kids. But yeah, I do feel like there's certain things I have to censor, obviously, I would not be wearing what I'm wearing on, things like that, like how I dress and how I act. And those are the parts of teaching that are difficult, you know? There's certain things that I'm like, yeah, of course, you're around children, but then there's other things that I'm like, man, this is just like a really difficult to kind of have to put on a mask, so to speak.
I stated before, there's no art in censorship, so it's kind of hard to censor yourself when you're artistically free. Yeah.
But you know, and I started teaching when I was 22, so and I taught sixth graders, so it was a lot more like.
Oh, that's fire.
I feel like I'm still a kid too, and
right, still growing.
You know, still growing and learning. And then also. It's helped me in a lot of ways too, though, because I've gotten to do and learn my music with my kids, and that's been really awesome. Like, you know, even when I was full-time teaching, I'd set aside time for us to be able to make music together, for us to be able to write lyrics, build a song from samples together. We would do class songs together. Everyone can have the opportunity to record.
Can we see some Gracie's Corner type, or are we gonna get like a children's album, or?
There's a lot of parental, restrictions that come with things like that. Like even me being able to share it with the parents, I had to go through the school and the admin, and it had to be only on a school-approved website.
HIPAA and client dignity and all that stuff.
I can't release anything like that without the parents' permission, and even with the parents' permission, because there's other scholars on it, it's only for educational purposes. It's not allowed for.
Oh, so you can't like upload it to your DistroKid?
No.
Yeah. Okay. What is a message or something that you want people to take from your music? When people hear you, what do you want them to perceive? What do you want them to leave with?
I want people to feel confident and comfortable in being who they are authentically. And I also want people, no matter what situation they were in, whether they come from domestic violence, sexual assault or abuse, or any other type of situation, to feel that they have the power inside them to transform their lives and to be who it is that they see rather than what's been forced on them, especially for people who live on the borders of different identities. And yeah, that music and other art can be that powerful transformation, and to really believe in themselves, whatever it is that they want to do, regardless of what other people think or say or perceive you as.
Right. It is very important to use your words for growth and for self-expression. Totally. What is something that you want to gain or achieve in your career, in your lifetime as an artist?
I mean, for me personally, I love this so much, and I take it very serious that I want to take this to the highest of heights, you know?
I like that.
When I look at the artists that inspire me, I think of Doechii, I think of Erykah Badu, I think of J. Cole, I think of MF Doom, I think of Teacher KRS-One. You know, I'm not here to play around. I'm here to get down to business, you feel me?
Okay, before you leave the seat, is there anything that you want the people personally to know? Do you have new music coming out? Where can we find your old music? You have a new album working on? What do you want them to know before you leave?
Yes, if you're like me and you feel like we live in a modern day Black Mirror episode, check out my new music, video, and song, The Great Escape, produced by Ariano. It's out now on all streaming platforms. New music is coming as well. I'm working on a second self-produced album, so definitely keep on the lookout for that. And shout out to Chewy and LOOK Cypher for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
You.
It is your host with the most importantly, and always occasionally a ghost. This is the Inside Look. Don't be shook.
Hey.